Good day, dear viewers. Welcome to today's conversation. We titled this broadly, 90% of couples make this mistake. By couples, we mean every kind of partnership, family, work, or any other relationship. Today, we might observe these common mistakes. I want to start with a story. During a trip to Trabzon, we stayed at a seaside hotel. For 3 consecutive days, we ate at a restaurant on the shore. Each evening, I observed an elderly couple sitting in a corner. Their hands were touching. Yet, over those 3 days, they might have exchanged only a word or two. We never saw them engage in a long topic or conversation. They just sat in silence. You could say they hardly spoke at all. They just existed there together. Occasionally, they would look at each other, share a small smile, and continue in silence. Naturally, a thought occurred to me. How did these two people, let's say they are over 70 and met in their 20s, stay side by side like this for 50 years? Is there a secret? You want to go and ask. Perhaps they don't even know the answer themselves. But if we reflect, we can find answers to any question. In a podcast, Azimi said something like this: every relationship is born out of necessity. Every relationship we form in this life is the fruit of a need. When I first heard this, I was bothered. It didn't seem right. Shouldn't love be pure, disinterested, without ulterior motives, clear of any dust? But no. After some reflection, we realize humans aren't built that way. Even our relationship with God begins with a need. We are in need of Him. This isn't something to be ashamed of or to hide. On the contrary, it's about admitting our vulnerability. Freedom and beauty begin after that surrender. Have you ever looked at it from this perspective? One of the biggest mistakes in relationships is the two halves make a whole idea. The thought that the person across from me completes me, like two halves of an apple. This phrase is used often. Two halves, one whole. Husband and wife, like the wings of a bird.
There's an idea that the person opposite will fill my gaps. This feels very true to us. You complete me. It's romantic, beautiful, but very dangerous. Because a person who is incomplete within themselves cannot complete another incomplete person. Two halves don't become one whole. They just remain two halves standing side by side. They can never truly be one. Metaphorically, it's poetic. But in reality, look at this classification. The first is arrogance. Arrogance in relationships. I know everything. They should be grateful to be with me. Look at the ego on one side. Then there is the second type, the exact opposite, self-deprecation. I am nobody. I don't even deserve to be loved. I am useless. But to be loved, I must be useful. I must be of service. We spoke about this recently. If I am not useful, they won't love me. And the third is self-confidence. This person relies on life experience and believes in their potential. They aren't arrogant, nor do they belittle themselves. Only the truth. Just the truth. Relationships break. Why? Because most of us act out of either arrogance or self-deprecation, rather than from our true station. You aren't perfect. I'm not perfect. But the question is, can two imperfect people fit together perfectly? Can two non-perfects be a perfect match? The secret of relationships lies in that, not in perfection, but in compatibility, in harmony. If this harmony isn't maintained or if it breaks, no relationship can stand. Then there's the window effect in social sciences, the gap between appearance and reality. You only present your best self. Today, through social media, you present an even better version of your best self to convince the other person. There is a huge canyon between the presented you and the real you. You see happy couples, smiles, laughter.
But once they enter their home, silence, coldness, a sense of being strangers. They've become characters in a play. The other person is also not their true self. They've created a persona. Personas eventually fall, break, and collapse. A human cannot play a role forever. One day, they return to their true state. Think of your most important relationship right now: spouse, partner, parent, or best friend. When was the last time you spoke to them without a mask? When did you last say, "I'm not doing so well today, I'm tired"? Modern society has poisoned relationships with modern diseases. One is materialism, calculating everything based on profit and loss. Even in the most delicate family matters, you do this, I'll do that. You didn't do that, so I won't do this. Fix yourself first, then talk to me. Or, what do I gain from this? Second is individualism. Me first, then me again. Only I. Third is the replacement culture. Treating people like products that can be thrown away. Replacing instead of repairing. Everything used to be repaired. Today, everything is replaced, including people. Then there is speed. Expecting everything instantly. This shows we've forgotten what patience is. There was a film, Her, where the protagonist falls in love with an AI. Theodore asks, Samantha, the AI, how many other people are you talking to right now? She answers, 8,000 something. He is devastated because he thought he was the only one, the special one. Social media does this to us today. Everyone is connected to everyone, but no one is close to anyone. Hundreds of friends, but not a single confidant. Everyone feels lonely. We chose width over depth. More quantity, less quality. So, what should a healthy relationship look like? I don't fully know myself, but based on what I've read and heard, there are 4 stages.
Stage 1. Infatuation. Everything is beautiful. Flowers blooming, butterflies flying. You don't see flaws. Stage 2. Realization. The masks fall. I didn't expect this from you, or you've changed. The illusions drop, and our true selves emerge. Stage 3. The decision. Do you stay or go? Do you continue or stop? Do you accept or reject? Stage 4. Loyalty. A conscious choice. Choosing them again every single day. Most relationships end at stage 2 because we cannot tolerate the truth. We are in love with the lie, the image. When the images leave, it's time to love the human. Love is a matter of decision, not just a feeling. It's the decision every morning to say, I choose this person. Is it easy? No. But who told you valuable things were easy? Valuable things are hard. If we don't choose this, look around. Relationships ending in enmity. Why does passion turn to hate? Because there was possession, but no freedom. There was I can't live without you. But no, I can grow with you. A healthy relationship is 2 independent people choosing to be together. It's 2 halves deciding to walk side by side as halves. Not out of need, but choice. If there is need, there is possession and toxicity. Choice means saying, I know I might get hurt again, but I choose you anyway. Mature love is loving without a guarantee, despite the risks of breaking or hurting. Now, a question for you. In your relationships, are you the one choosing, or are you waiting to be chosen? Are you opening up, or waiting for someone else to open? Are you forgiving, or waiting to be forgiven? A relationship is like a dance for 2. Someone must take the first step. To say, among a million possibilities, I would choose you again. That is the choice. Don't leave it for tomorrow. In relationships, there is no tomorrow. There is only now. In the end, I remember that elderly couple again. Perhaps their secret was that they no longer needed words. They had chosen each other so many times over 50 years that words became redundant. Maybe that is the most beautiful state a relationship can reach. Be well.